Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Shir. Tonight we're going to learn Siman Chof Hey, Dinei Ashrei Avodat Tzion Ad Gemara Tefillah, the halachas of the end of davening, including Ashrei and Avodat Tzion, until the end of Tefillah Shacharis. Ovoicha Seif, and it contains 8 Seifim, which we'll do tonight. Seif Aleph. Oimrim Ashrei Sahila David, we're going there. The person should say Ashrei, followed by Tehillah David, which normally comes together in the Siddur, and the person needs to intend on it very well. In other words, to have proper kavanah, to have proper intention what he's saying. Especially for the pasuk that you open your hand, or must be ala chol chai ratzon, and you provide willingly for every living being, which is the most important pasuk in Tehillim. For this pasuk, a person should have proper intent in his heart. As we have seen earlier in chapter 14. Seif base. Following Ashrei, one says Lamnatseach. Because it's a little bit sad, these are the following days we omit saying Lamnatseach. So in Rosh Chodesh, Chanukah, or Purim, on Rosh Chodesh, Chanukah, and Purim. And likewise, a person omits saying it on 14th and the 15th of Adar Rishon in a leap year. That means if it wouldn't be a leap year, those days would be Purim and Shushan Purim. The Shulchan Aruch doesn't mention Shushan Purim, but that is included as well. Along with that is Erev Pesach, the Erev Yom Kippurim, day before Yom Kippur, Tisha B'Av. Ganem Omeris B'Beis Avol, likewise one doesn't say it in a Shiva house. Gam Eler Chapayim Ein Omrim. On a day when one doesn't say Lamnatseach, one also doesn't say Eler Chapayim, to this short paragraph before Vayibin Aaron on the days we take out the Sefer Torah. There are different minhagim. There are others that don't say Lamnatseach at all, and days we don't say Tachnun, but that's the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Siv Gimel. Oimrim Kedushas of Avodat Tzion in Matargum. The paragraph after Lamnatseach, which starts with Avodat Tzion, contains what's called the Kedusha. That means we say Kadosh, 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 and Baruch Hu Hashem Mekomeh, and we say this together with the Targum, with the Aramaic. The Targum is Aram Oil Amra B'Kavanah, and the person should really be very careful, be very stringent to say that while thinking about what those words mean. Targum Yesh L'Omer B'Lachash, and the Aramaic words one should say quietly. In some editions of Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, he concludes the Seif with the following words: B'Beis Avel, Medalgin, Hapasuk V'Anizos Brisi B'Gomer, that in a Shiva house one skips out the Pasuk V'Anizos Brisi. Seif Dalad. Also, it is forbidden for a person to exit the shul before saying this kedusha. It's a very important thing to say. Seif Hey, a person should strive to say this together with the congregation. If a person comes to shul at the time when the tzibor and the community are saying this, you should say it with them, even before he's yet davened. Not everyone agrees, and the Mishnah Berurah doesn't agree with it. Shulchan Aruch. Likewise, if one's running a little bit late, that one can say one should join in these two psukim. One should join in this kedusha, Kadosh, Kadosh, and Baruch Hu Hashem Mekomeh Hashem Yimloch, even before he's started Avodat Tzion, V'Anizos Brisi, the two psukim that this paragraph starts with. And afterwards, he should say these psukim. And all the more so that one can skip out the paragraphs before that, Ashrei Lamnatseach, Kadesh Yom HaKedusha Zu HaMatzibor, in order to say this Kedusha with the community, and afterwards he should say what he skipped out. Following this, we say Aleinu L'Shabech, there's usually a Kaddish beforehand. And a person must say this, has to say this with a fear and a sense of awesomeness. Yeshua instituted saying this at the time he conquered Jericho. Even though he didn't institute saying it specifically now at the end of davening, but historically, according to Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, this is when he was masaking this. Following this, at least in the Nusach Ashkenaz, Nusach Slad, it's the other way around, but following this, one says the Mizmor of that day, which obviously is different for every day of the week. And other Mizmorim, other Tehillims, which in every place according to their custom. Siv Zayin. Kashiyotzi Beis HaKnesses, when one exits a shul, Omer a pasuk Hashem Necheni v'gomer, a person says a pasuk from Tehillim, here at K, pasuk Tes, so the pasuk goes in Necheni v'tidkosecha l'man she'oreh, Hashem, lead me in your righteousness because of them that lie in wait for me. Hayishar lefanai darkacha, make your way straight before my face. And a person should bow and facing the ark, just like a pupil who departs from his master, from his teacher. Likewise, when a person exits a shul, one shouldn't go out with his back to the Aron, with his back to the ark, but rather he should turn around a bit, showing out of respect. And likewise, when one comes down from the bima after having had an aliyah, etc., one shouldn't go down with his back to the bima. When one leaves, when one exits a shul, also Aruch, it is forbidden to run or to take particularly large steps, to walk particularly quickly. Because he's giving the appearance that staying in a shul is burdensome. That specifically applies when a person is going to his business, going to work. However, if one is going from a shul to a base of medrash, that means he's going to learn mitzvah. In such a scenario, it would be a mitzvah to run to learn. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.